So after sort of last year, the 1906s, I wore them a hell of a lot, especially the white and gold colourway. It was one of my go-to sneakers during the summer of last year. They were just really comfortable, and the insole on that particular one was really nice. And so when I saw there was a sale going on, I decided to pick up another pair because my pair is kind of getting to the point where it's sort of worn out. And so I thought I'd also drop a review on it. And these I picked up for £90, and usually they retail for 145. So it's the 1906R R8 they're calling it, and it's in the white and gold colourway. And these are, I suppose, a really nice and on-trend sneaker at the moment in 2024 and 2023. And if I was to choose between this and a Vomero, I'd probably choose this. I just think it's really nice in terms of a sneaker. And as far as I know, this was a new silhouette that was introduced last year, and it takes its cues from the I suppose the popular 2002R, the sort of couple of years before that. And this particular sneaker was named after when New Balance started to trade as a company in 1906, and that's where it's taken its name from. And the midsole from this is borrowed from the 860 V2s, so that's why you have this and the 2002R have the same midsole as the 860 V2s, and that's the reason why they're kind of in that sort of same sort of look and style for the outsole and midsole. So with the details, this has a white and gold and black colourway, and this also comes with a N-lock lace closure system. So on here you can see these loops, they kind of follow through onto the medial and lateral side of the sneaker, and as soon as you sort of tighten up your laces, this sort of pulls inwards and tightens this area together and this side together, and it ensures a more sort of firmer fit. And that was mainly one of those sort of running features that you had from before. And this also has what they're calling ABZORB midsole tech. So this is the actual cushioning that they're using. So I think that's sort of similar to the Cushion technology that Nike use, and it's one of those ones where it kind of makes it good for sort of impact protection. And it also has N-ergy cushioning. So these are the little pods you see here going around the outside of the heel, and it's one of those ones where it's kind of gel-like really, and that's it's not going to be the same as the A6 ones, but it's very similar in terms of its tech, and gives you that sort of bouncy, sort of squishy feel, almost like an air unit. And it also has what they're calling stability web outsole technology. So that's like the TPU plate that's been used in here, and it's mainly for rigidity, and also stop your ankle from twisting. And so it kind of gives you that sort of balance really. And this also has mesh and synthetic upper, so the materials on this aren't the greatest, and it's very much one of those sort of, again, Y2K runner type sneakers. And the price was £145 on retail. So with the comfort and sizing, this is on the soft to medium side in my opinion. I think a lot of the comfort comes from this particular insole that they're using. It's like an ortholite insole. It's slightly on the sort of thicker side to other 1906Rs, but it works really well, and gives you that extra bit of sort of plush cushioning. And also, like I say, the gel system that they have here, this N-ergy system, also helps with that kind of cushiony and soft sort of feel. And these, in my opinion, have great heel and arch support. It just feels really nice on foot. Like I say, it's on the sort of soft to medium side. There's a bit of sort of give and a bit of squishiness to it, but not too much. And it's one of those ones where you can sort of wear it all day without having sort of fatigue. I would think that true to size for most people would work on these particular sneakers, and I tend to go, I suppose with me, with sort of mesh runners, I tend to go half size up because of the extra padding. But I think true to size could work for me, but just like that extra bit of space really. And because of it being predominantly of a mesh upper, there's no wear in time with this. You'll feel like you'll get a lot of after a while, a lot of wearing with the front side of this anyway. So, and it sort of opens up a bit more and becomes a bit sort of softer and easier to wear. And the traction is very good on these. I actually think they're awesome. Even when I've worn them during sort of winter time, they just work really well. And as you can see here, it's got these sort of different types of patterns on the toe area, and especially on the pressure point of your big toe. It just works really well, and just in general I've never felt like I had any sort of stability issues. And obviously it was made as a runner, but it works well as a casual shoe as well. So with the look and style, it's very much on trend with the futuristic 2K runner type look, and with this one in particular I think it just pops to another level, and it's kind of in my eyes, the definitive 1906R. And it's a good one to rock during the spring summertime, and because of the mesh and breathable upper, and it's very sort of lightweight on foot and very sort of neutral and easy to wear. And in my eyes, I would only dress these up casually, in my opinion. Obviously you can wear them with jeans and sort of joggers and shorts and that kind of stuff, but I personally wouldn't wear them with chinos. But I know, like, you know, depending on how much of a fashion-y type person you are, you might sort of get away with that as well. And it comes with sort of white laces anyway, and it's got these sort of nice sort of runner type style laces. But there's no reason why you couldn't put in a pair of sail, black, or even like a gold type colour. So with the final thoughts, I like the neutral colours of the gold. It really pops on there as well. So, you know, you have pretty much silver and white going throughout the sneaker, and then you've got those hints of gold running throughout. It just looks really, really nice. And also just like the 2K runner aesthetic with this particular model, it's just, I don't know, it's one of those things. I just love the angular lines going all over the place. It just looks really cool in my eyes. And I think this is one of the most comfortable sneakers that I've worn, in my opinion. And the reason for that, like I say, it just feels sort of quite sort of neutral on foot. I don't think I'm ever sort of fighting with the trainer to, you know, have it wearing all day. And it's one of those ones where if I'd went on holiday, I'd probably take this particular pair with me to sort of walk around in all day, every day. It just feels, like I said, really nice on foot. And sometimes, you know, having too much cushiony effect can also give you sort of a lot of fatigue. And the Ultralight insole, with this particular one, it just feels a bit more plush than usual, and that provides the extra bit of comfort. With the cons, I think it's the cost. So the cost on these at £145 is a bit high in my opinion for what you get. I think it should be a bit lower. But obviously it's kind of pretty much retailing at a price of an Air Max 1 at the moment, so I suppose I can't be too harsh on it. But if I, you know, in an ideal world, I'd probably be happy paying sort of £125 for this, because of the fact that it's using a predominantly mesh upper, and at the end of the day it's using sort of old tech as well, so it's not using anything too special, which is, you know, in line with sort of current trends like Fresh Foam X. So with the ratings, I give the look and style a 5 out of 5. I think it's a really, really nice sneaker, and in my opinion is a definitive Y2K sneaker. So for me it's a must-have. And the comfort, I'm going to give that 5. Like I say, it's not really soft, pillowy, cushiony, but it's just nice and neutral on foot, and it just gives you enough of that kind of cushiony feel, but also, you know, giving you a lot of support and just a lot of sort of low to the ground feel as well. And the quality, I give that 5. I think for me, even though it's using sort of not too much of a special materials, I just think they've done a good job on this particular sneaker. And the pricing, I'll give that a 4. The pricing on this is what lets it down for me a little bit. It's just probably priced a bit too high in my opinion. But overall, I give this sneaker a 5 out of 5. I think it's still a really, really nice sneaker, and definitely one to add to your collection in my opinion, especially with this particular colourway.